just feel the buzz in this city all day long, and we are seconds away now for this opening faceoff. The Blues will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. Drives to the paint. Easy save by Vasilevsky.
This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough, not easy to do. He found it and he made the save.
Lots of time left in this period. We've still got zeros on the board. The Bolts win the draw. Tampa Bay's got a hold of the puck. Moves it quickly over to point. Quick shot! Scores! On point! As in break point scores.
The goaltender, he's going to want this one back, James. I thought that he was set to position. Just the blast of the shot, it hit him. He got a good chunk of it, but it went in. You can see the frustration in the body language.
The Bolts couldn't have asked for a better start here tonight as they are on the board still early in the first.
Yeah, they get their legs underneath them. Right from the opening faceoff, they get multiple lines into the game, and they just kept building momentum, and they're rewarded with that first goal of the game.
Quick pass to point. Pumps off the puck. Moves it in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. The Blues have lots of time to get back into this one, but they still trail in the first. St. Louis wins the offensive zone draw, and they'll start with the puck. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Intercepts it in the neutral zone. Here's a chance. They score! And that's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row. When you're a butterfly goaltender and you drop into that position, it's all about playing your odds, making yourself as big as possible, and covering as much of the net as possible, James. But the shooter has a different idea. Great shot, it's accurate, and it finds a hole.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. The Bolts now lead by 2. Cirelli's gained possession inside the neutral zone. Takes the feed. Makes a move in front. Gets a piece of it to keep it out.
It's amazing to me how he always
scores! Make it 3 in a row, and they're humming now.
Well, they certainly are. 3 in a row. They've got their opponents on their heels. It is a wave. You can feel it. The energy every single shift. They're getting it in. We see players work on this all the time in practice, and he gets teed up perfectly for a one-time score.
Officials getting ready to drop the puck. Puck possession so key in today's game. St. Louis wins the draw in the neutral zone. Along the half wall with the puck. Hammers him in the open ice.
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a spot.
And he rings the post.
The Bolts putting on a clinic in the offensive zone, trying to pad their stats and increase their lead. The puck has been on their stick all night long. This one goes off the post. It's a tough one. You can see the frustration there. Every shooter wants to score.
Handles that one.
These are the small space skills that some of these athletes have nowadays. They work on it continuously in practice. But to maintain possession while you're being jostled and shoved around, it's incredible to see the hand-eye coordination and the balance in this sequence to take it to the net.
And he coughs it up with the pass. St. Louis looks to break out in their own end. And he takes the dish. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. Tampa Bay's got it along the wall. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Here's a short pass to Chernak. Shot! Oh, that has some heat on it. He makes the save. Mayu's got it along the boards. The Lightning have possession now. Moves it up through the middle from the right. Pass in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. Big time stop there.
Vasilevsky's got great rebound control and just pushes that out of harm's way.
Works it across to Holmberg. Broken up at center by Fowler. Intercepts the pass at center. Scooped up along the wall by Kucherov. St. Louis gets the puck near the boards. Slides it diagonally to Mayu. Oh, stopped it on the redirect. Picked up along the wall by Paul. Here's a shot. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. All right, time to get a clean sheet of ice here as period number 1 comes to an end. As you heard the horn sound, we'll be back with much, much more as this is going to be a fight. Both teams had a chance to recharge, and the officials set to drop the puck here on period number 2. Well, let's see if there was any message sent in the dressing room here before the start of the second, because it was one-sided, to say the least, in the first. All right, Cheryl, we've seen already one period played in this one. How do you assess this?
Tampa Bay's really overwhelmed their opponent. I mean, every player on the bench, when they jump over, their feet are moving, they're urgent, and they're quick on the puck. I mean, they're creating turnovers and capitalizing on their opportunities.
Makes it look easy. Great positioning with the pad save.
Vasilevsky's been able to watch the game for most of the night from the other end because of the offensive production in the offensive zone, James. But there's a real good job there. Timing is everything. Staying focused, tracking the puck, and making a good save at the right time.
Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play.
James, these are real difficult games to play in, and it's real difficult to maintain emotional control when you're getting blown out in a game. And I think this hit is really just a product of frustration.
Lots of time left in this period. Tampa Bay's on easy street right now. They lead at 3-0. Cirelli's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. The Blues take possession in the defensive end. Sends the pass over. Puck scooped up by Cirelli. The Blues take possession here in the open ice. And that's a great heads-up play by Cirelli.
The Bolts have been so strong all night long. They've been positionally sound. They've disrupted play, and they've really created a ton of offense. But in particular, it's been their interceptions and their takeaways that have led to the offense.
Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Can't pull the trigger. Oh, stops him with the glove. Great reflexes there. Tampa Bay's offense came to play in a big way, and they lead big time here in the second. The Bolts win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. And the traffic jamming, trying to shake the defender. He's in the clear. Scores! Clinical!
Ask any goaltender how difficult this save is to make, James. He just wires it stick side, top shelf.
The Blues finally get one back. Now can they get a few more?
You certainly know that you can get back in a game, only a 2-goal deficit, and sometimes it doesn't take long when you're on your toes and you're playing with urgency.
Shot and kicked that one out of the net. St. Louis takes possession along the wall. Dishes it to Toropchenko. Sends it into the offensive zone. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Crozier. Here we go, odd man rush. And Just enough to keep it out. And he lowers the boom there. Gains the zone from the right side. Tampa Bay's got a hold of it along the wall. Through center. The Blues have it from their own end. Takes the feed. Moves it to Torchenko. Back in with intention. How did he stop that one?
I love this save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play. Doesn't give the shooter any time to get rid of it.
Quick feed to Parayko. Here's a chance. And he was ready for that one. And he elects to play the puck. Tampa Bay across the blue line. Tosses it to Broberg. And he takes the feed. The Bolts get a hold of the puck in their own end. Angles it over to Gensel. Gains the zone on the left wing. All right, we've played now 40 minutes in this one, and still a critical 20 minutes still needs to be played. Go stretch your legs, grab that final snack, because the third period is just around the corner. Both teams seem fresh after that second intermission. We're ready to drop the puck on period number 3. All right, the puck is dropped on the third and final frame. Steps into the offensive end. Here's a shot. Denies him. He got all of it. We're still in the early stages of this period. Been a pretty good offensive display, at least for one side. 3-1 is where we sit. The Blues win the faceoff. Zero fear on this guy's part as he blocks it. Quick snap! Oh, what a great save by Vasilevsky!
Well, this is such a quick shot that comes from the slot that you have to have good reflexes to be able to make that glove save.
The centerman glide into position. Thomas is quick on the draw. Cut into the glove by Vasilevsky. Moves the puck. Takes a shot. And punches that away with the blocker. Passed up ahead. The Bolts gain possession in their own end. And that's just out of reach. And now it's grabbed by Kucherov. Sends it quickly to Radish. Up along the wing.
The Bolts' top line is on the ice, and they've been the best on the ice tonight for their team, and they've contributed, and they found a way to get their team in the lead.
Looking to make something happen along the boards. St. Louis glides the puck behind the net. And he had the answer on that one. The Bolts have it now. Fires it on net. He scores! Oh, the one-timer. Beautiful.
So often, goals stem from pairings on the ice, and I love this feed. I mean, it's a beautiful dish, finding the open ice, and then to finish it off. It's a combination play that winds up in the back of the net.
Tampa Bay's been running away with this one since the beginning of the game, and no signs of slowing down in the third.
It's been a productive night, and this is one of those games that gives everyone confidence, and this is important for your lineup as everyone gets it, as they feel like they're contributing.
And makes the routine save.
Vasilevsky's been dialed in and tracking extremely well tonight, James. Everything that's coming at him, he can see, and that's something that is really critical in the game. You make the timely stop that's needed to give your team some confidence in front of you.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. Tampa Bay's really put the squeeze on here now, up by 3. And it takes a shot. Gets in front of it for the block. Answered the call on that play. They go on the attack from the left side. The Bolts were playing against the boards. Fantastic save. Hofer's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Here in the back half of this period, and it's been a pretty one-sided affair to this point. It's 4-1. The Bolts win that offensive zone face-off. And that's blocked in traffic. Quick pass across to Hagel. The Blues gain control of it. St. Louis has the puck. Moves it quickly over to Gensel. Receives the pass. The Lightning have gained control of the puck in their own zone. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Puck grab by Crozier. Slides it on over to Carlisle. And we'll get a face-off after the offside call. Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. Swoops in off the wing to grab the puck after the centerman tied him up. Quick pass to Holper. The Bolts have it in the offensive zone. St. Louis tries to break out from their own end. Gaining steam here on the attack. Hard hit frees up the puck. Winds up, lets it go. Answers it with an even better save. Here in the later stages of this period, the Bolts lead at 4-1. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Takes that pass back to the point. Hammers a shot. Makes the save and puts out the fire in front. On the backhand. Vasilevsky's going to make a wise decision here and get a whistle.
A great decision, James. I mean, his opponent's been coming at him full throttle. He wants to slow this down. They're winning this game right now. He's facing a ton of shots, and he knows he's got to be strong down the stretch. He's got to reset his entire group right now, and he tries to do it by getting that whistle.
The Bolts played along the wing. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Fowler. And he sidesteps the check there. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. Hofer's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
St. Louis has put a lot of pucks on net, much to the appreciation of their coaches, but they need to finish on one of these chances in the third. Tampa Bay's won the draw. Nasty hit along the wall.
I like that there's no quit, and they keep their feet moving, and that hit is executed. But when you're down a bunch of goals late in the third and you know it's over, that's frustration.
There's the whistle. Offside is the call.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Centers get set as they're ready to drop the puck again. Tampa Bay's won the draw in the neutral zone. The Blues ready to go on the attack. Denies him with a save. Vasilevsky's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Possession right off the draw. Into the attacking area from the left side. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. Takes a bump and loses control of the puck. Here's a chance behind the net. Punched away from danger. Time ticking away and he comes up big. And they'll drop the puck one more time before this thing concludes. And that's all she wrote on this one as we are in the books. The Blues come up short tonight, but I'll tell you what, they certainly had the opportunity starting with the puck based on the numbers in the faceoffs.
Yeah, but the numbers on the scoreboard didn't match up, did they? So when you look at the analytics and you look at the numbers in the faceoff circle, they're great, but at the end of the day, they didn't score enough.
Well, that brings a fun night of hockey to the end for all of us here at EA Sports. I'm James Cybulski. She's Cheryl Pounder. We will see you next time at the rink.